Hello friends, this is Bilal Haider and this is the 7th part of this video series. In this video part we are going to learn about logical operators. Um, Logical operators basically help you to build logic in your programs, and there are only three logical operators. Just like comparison operations, logical operations also result a boolean value. So let's actually take an example and I'll show you how they work. So the first logical operator which we have here is called AND logical operator, and it returns true if only if both of its operands result true. Okay, so if I make a variable here and let me call it result, and let's say true and true and let me console log this so you will see what I'm trying to do here. Node index.js, and you will see true. So this AND operator basically is a logical operator which requires both of its operands to result true. Okay, if both of them are true, only then this operation will result true. Okay, so let's say I don't have a constant value in here but a comparison operation here. Okay, so let's say I'm trying to do some comparison here, and let's do it like, let's create an age, let age equals 10, right? So let's say we are building an application which requires you to be at least 15 years old. Only then you can use this application. So what we can do is we can say if age is greater than 15, greater than or equals to 15, and we also want the age to be less than 25. Okay, so let's say age is less than or equals to 25, right? So if we are building this application for a specific age group, so we are saying we only want people with between 15 and 25 years of age, they can use this application. So we are using basically an AND logical operation here, which makes sure the person is greater than or equals to 15 years old and less than or equals to 25 years old. If both of these conditions are true, only then this AND operation will result true. So this is basically AND operation here, and logical operator. And even if one of these condition is returning false, then this whole operation will result false, and based upon that you can perform certain logic in your programs. We'll see how we can do conditions or decision making in our JavaScript programs, but that's going to happen after we learn logical operators. So we are building a base now so that we can understand conditions better. So this was the first one, which is AND operator, and we also have this OR operator which returns true if any one of them is true. Okay, so in this case, which is this OR operator, and it's going to result true if even if one of these is true, then this whole operation will result true, right? So let's say we are building an application here, and we require it if the age is greater than 15, or then or it's less than or equals if one of these conditions is true, then we are saying okay, fine, you can use this application, which does not make sense in this case, but we're actually just learning how OR operator works. So OR operator will result true if one of these condition is true. If both of them are true, good, it's going to return true. If one of them is true, it's going to return true. It's going to return false only if both of them are false. Okay, so that's how OR operator works. The next operator is basically NOT operator, and it basically reverses a result, a boolean result. Okay, so let's say we are creating a condition here, and we are saying age is greater than or less than or equals to 15, right? If age is less than or equals to 15, not. Okay, so what we are saying, if age is less than or equals to 15, we don't want to allow something, right? So we can use not in here, which is going to reverse or change it to false. Basically, if this evaluates to true, then this not is going to make it false. If this operation evaluates to be false, then this not is going to make it true. So whatever is whatever the result of this operation here, this not is going to change it, reverse it basically. So this is what not is all about. Not basically changes true into false and false into true, and that might be useful in many cases in our programs when we want things to happen only if something is not, right? So let's say if the age of a person is greater than 15, then we don't want to allow him. So if our application is only for kids, so what we can do is, if age is greater than or equals to 15, then we don't want you to use this application. So what we can do here is, if age is greater than or equals to 15, then not it basically. So it basically changes the boolean result. And one last thing which I want to share with you here is that you can use as many and OR operators in one single instruction. Okay, so let's say I have a comparison which returns true, and I want to do an AND with it with another comparison, and this whole thing, if it returns true, or there is another comparison which returns true. So you get the idea. Like, we can combine these logical operators and use them in one single statement here, like so. So we are not bound to only use one at a time, right? So we can put another comparison here if our program requires it, and we can surround the whole thing and apply a not logical operator on it. So the uses here are basically limitless, and we can use them in combination however our program demands. So this was pretty much all about logical operators. So I hope you learned something. If you have any questions, feel free to join me on my website, and that's going to be listed in the description of this video. So see you soon. Bye.